Have you been able to sign on? You're muted.
Sorry, we are live now, so I want to get the link, right?
Okay, no problem.
Okay, so I've gotten the link. I'm going to paste it on the groups. I'll paste to you too also, so you can. That's the link. Sorry, 1 minute. I'm trying to share the link so that other people can join us.
Okay.
Okay, but we can start. We can start. So, while we're having the conversation, other people can join us also. So, good evening, good evening. So, my name is Okoli Nab. My name is Okoli Nabike, and today we want to talk about the 21st century business. Here with me, I have Mrs. Murphy. So, introduce yourself, please.
Okay. My name is Uche. I'm known as Mrs. Murphy, and I'm here to answer your questions and to guide you.
So first of all, I'll tell you guys a little bit about. Ouch, sorry.
It's fine.
So I'll tell you guys a little bit about Mrs. Murphy. Yeah. So Mrs. Murphy is a mother of 3 wonderful kids. She is a UK certified weight management coach. She is the CEO of Shape Up with Mrs. Murphy, and she has two education, both from Unilag, and she's also a Diamond 6 leader with over 3,500 members. So today, we are happy that Mrs. Murphy is with us. We want to tap her knowledge so that we can be badass like she is in the business. So, Mrs. Murphy, I'd like to ask you some questions, right? So that we learn every day, right? So I would like to know everything that you know. And I would like my viewers also to know. Yes, because that is how we grow. When you look at people that are actually doing well in the industry, you tend to follow their footsteps. That is how we grow. So we are grateful for you to taking out time for your busy schedule to come and be with us today, so that we'll learn from you. Thank you very much. So I would like to ask you some questions. What is long reach?
Okay. So the question could be who or what, because I honestly see Longreach as a person. So I like to use the word who. So Longreach is actually a business that has been in existence since 1986. So meaning there will be 35 years in a few months' time. And so they have actually been manufacturing for other companies, and they do what we call OEMs and ODMs, original equipment, original manufacturing equipment. So they actually manufacture for other companies like GSK, Estee Lauder, Adidas, Samsung. The list can go on and on. What they do is, so most of these people do not have the machinery to produce or to manufacture their products. So they probably come with their recipes or their ideas, and then Longreach helps them manufacture that. Longreach also has about 8 research and development centers, and in the course of manufacturing for other companies, they then decided to create their own products, right? They have research centers, they have it all. So why don't they have their own products? And then the owner of the chairman of Longreach, Zhu Wei, XU, as his name is XU, then Zhu Wei. There's no need spelling it, but he's a Chinese man. He actually thought of, because he came from a poor background, and he thought of how he could empower people. So he decided to make the products to be sold in a direct selling. So direct selling meaning it does not have to, the products will not have to go to the big names. So let me use a product, for instance. Let's just say like a Guinness, or let me use like Guinness, for instance. Most of these drinks, right? The company manufactures it, and then they have major distributors that would have to, where you go and buy from in retail or in wholesale. But they also have to run adverts on TV. So you see them running massive adverts, massive campaigns, right? That's the way they market to sell their products. But Longreach doesn't do any of that. So you would not see a billboard of Longreach products. You would not see an advert on TV of Longreach. What Longreach uses to distribute their products are through people like me and you. So what they do, the money they would have naturally spent on billboards, in big adverts for campaigns and all that, they pay us. So when I myself as a Longreach member buys the product from the company at the company price, I can decide to sell it out or introduce people to the company, and then the people also get to earn from joining and also distributing the products. So it's a company that just wants you to enjoy your life. They have so many incentives. I'm sure we'll talk about the incentives later on, but that's just a sneak bit of what Longreach is, or who Longreach is.
Okay. So basically, the company, instead of marketing, they are empowering us, right?
True. Yeah.
When we replace those marketers, we make the money that they're supposed to make, right?
And even more. Yeah.
And even more. Wow, that's nice. So, how did you start your business? How did you come across the company? Like, who introduced you to the company? What is the story behind it?
Okay, so sometime in 2019, I wasn't prospected. Nobody gave me any sales speech or anything to join the business. Sometime in 2019, I hung out with a group of friends. A friend was having her business anniversary, and someone talked about the business, and I was like, oh, okay. I will be interested when you guys want to, kick off. So the lady that talked about the business, the lady that had the event rather, said she wanted to investigate the company. She wanted to do her research, So when she was ready to join, she would let me know. I did not know about the company. I just knew that, okay, I was at a point where I was open to investment. I was open to opportunities, because I've learned not to say no to opportunities. At least you give it a trial. So a few months later, she called me and said, okay, that business I told you about, I'm ready to join. Are you ready to join? It's a business whereby you can impact lives, because she knew that my kind of business, because I'm also a businesswoman, my kind of business has to do with impacting lives. And she was like, you can also still help people. So I was like, oh, okay, cool. And I went with her for a meeting with some other ladies. They told us about the business. There and then I made the transfer. I filled the forms. I didn't even get my products immediately, because I just felt, okay, I just registered, and I didn't even, I didn't know about the products. I didn't know about the beauty of the products, but I was told that the money I paid in, I was going to get products worth the amount, So a few days later, after my registration was done, my products were sent to me. And then I started using them, and I've been blown away since then. In fact, this morning I had an argument with my husband. He had this cream he's been used to, and so the cream has refused to finish. I don't know why. So when I told him, I said, "You cannot be rubbing this when I'm a Longreach member." And he said, "You're a fanatic." I was like, "I'm not a fanatic. Like, come on, this company pays me. So I'm throwing this cream away, you know." And he laughed. He was like, "But let the cream finish now. There's no money he used in buying the cream, because he usually used to buy a lot of it. And so the cream has refused to finish." And he was now accusing me of being a fanatic, because I was like, "I don't want to see this product." I was like, "It's not even good on your skin, you know. Like, can you compare your skin to mine?" And he said, I use your Longreach soap, I use your toothpaste, I use your mouth freshener, I use all your products. So it's just because of this cream you're now fighting, you know." So the products are. Sorry?
He needs to use more of Longreach products.
Exactly. I was like, I cannot be a Longreach member and use another product. Oh, you must see me with my products everywhere. Like, come on. So that's how I got on board, and it's been a beautiful journey since I joined.
So basically, it's a work of faith for you, and the faith.
Yes. Exactly. It was the work of faith, and I thank God for discernment, because I've turned down so many other opportunities, so many businesses, but somehow this one that I didn't even know about, I just keyed in, you know, and thankfully it was it for me, or rather it is it, because it's still working, you know. Yeah.
Wow, nice. So basically, let me just share a little bit of mine, because mine, I got to know about Longreach through a friend of mine back in university days, secondary school days. He was my junior. So he was telling me about Longreach. Every time we meet, he'll be telling me about Longreach. I'll be like, where this small boy, they get all these things when they talk about. There's no way I'm taking financial advices from my junior, right? Because I'm supposed to know more than he knows, right? But it doesn't work that way. So every time he would talk to me, I will always shut him out. Till one day, he bought his first car in front of me. I was like, yeah. Do you understand? So I started questioning my pride, because I'm a very stubborn person. So I started questioning my pride. Like, how can you be forming big boy and your junior is already buying cars and you're still saying no to that platform? I started asking the right questions, and that right question is what got me here today. And so far, I've been enjoying myself. It feels like I'm made for this. Do you understand? It feels like I'm made for this. Like this is the place I'm supposed to be. So we are here, and we're trying to educate the rest of the world about the wonders of using the Longreach products and also being a Longreach partner, because there's a lot that people don't even know about Longreach, right?
True.
So I want to ask you, how has Longreach changed your life? How has Longreach changed your life?
Okay, so for me, it has, you know, sometimes you just feel you're okay. You feel you're in a good place, and you don't really see the need for improvement. You don't really think you can get better than where you are. So like I always say, when I joined Longreach, I wasn't struggling. My story wasn't a grass to grace story. I was in a very good place. I had a good business. My husband has a good job. So I wasn't hungry. I wasn't looking for money. Well, I was okay with having more money, but it's not like I was looking for money, right? And so this is me, my kind of business. I work with clients individually. So if I have to make 1 million naira, then I know how many clients I have to work with every month. And it's exhausting, you know.
Yeah.
I was making good money from my business. I am making good money from my business. But here's a platform whereby all I had to do was switch my brand, right? Use the product and tell people about it. And when I tell people about it, I get paid. When their people tell their people about it, I still get paid. When their people tell their people, whatever, as long as you keep on telling, as long as you signed up, I'm getting paid, you know? So like, I'm not waiting to coach a client every minute in order to make money, because in my other business, my physical presence is required. If I'm not there, no money. If there is no Mrs. Murphy, there is no there is no business, you know. And even my clients, when I refer them to when I tell my PA to handle them, they will tell my PA, we want to talk to Mrs. Murphy. And if she's not available, then they walk away. But here I am in a I've lost it. I've lost the client, you know. But here am I. I'm in a business whereby I just signed up with how much, and then I just introduced my first three, which was my family, introduced a few more people. They introduced their people introduced their people, and I'm getting paid on a weekly basis. Like, so apart from my business, I'm getting paid by this. And then, because I met probably a target, I achieved certain points, the company brought out for a promo, and then I'm qualifying for an all expenses paid trip, like all expenses to a foreign country. I'm qualifying for a car, not a car of 1 million, a car of 3.5 million, a car of 7 million. Do you know how many clients I would have to work with to get 7 million? Yes, it's doable, it's achievable, but honestly, I'm going to have a headache. So unless probably I have endorsement deals from companies in my other business, the money has to come based on your capacity to work with the clients. Sometimes I even turn down clients because I just feel the ones on my table are already too many. But here I am, I'm having a team. My team is still growing. As long as, even when my team gets to 100,000 members, I'm still going to be earning. So it has changed my life in a very, very, very beautiful way. I'm earning an extra income, an income I did not think I needed as at when I started the business, because like I said, I was in a comfortable place. But when COVID happened, people were not looking at losing weight. People were not thinking of how to burn fat. Everybody was just thinking of how to stay safe, how to survive. So my business actually hit a decline. Like, it literally went down, and this Long Beach business was paying me 7 figures for the work I did the previous year. So like, I'm struggling here, and this one is saving me. So that is just the financial aspect. Now the physical aspect. If you look at me, I'm glowing. Come on, like, I literally, no, as in, I don't even wait for people to tell me. You know how, maybe you wear a fine clothes, the clothes is fine. It doesn't matter what anybody tells you. Like, I know I am glowing, and it's not just about the fair complexion. I'm naturally light skinned, right? See your complexion, you're also glowing, because I believe you also use the products. So the products, you will not say the product is bleaching you. The product is just bringing out your natural glow, your natural skin, making you, rejuvenated. Let me use that word. So my skin, no pimples, no nothing. Like, I'm glowing. My skin is healthy internally. The supplements are doing great for me. So I don't joke with these two products. This is this is called Atro Sup Reviver. This is called Calcium. This worked well for my waist pain and knee pain, because I'm a fitness freak. I lift weights, I work out a lot, so I'm bound to have pain here and there. This is like what has really saved me. I've gone through physiotherapy, right? So I've actually gone through a lot with that kind of pain. And then this product, I'm being paid for using the product, and then it's also helping me health-wise. Like, what more could I ask for? So I could go on and on. No, the list is endless, but let me stop here.
Thank you very much. So basically, the company is wonderful, right? The company has it changes life. Like, even if you don't, like you said, you don't have a story of from grass to grace, but there are so many people out there who also came from nothing, that are partners with this company, that has made a whole lot of money from this company just by using the product and educating the next person to do the same thing, and the next person educates the next person, and the trend keeps going, and everybody's making money, right? So is that easy? Just talk about your business. That is, like, in this century, like, the title of this particular session is the 21st century business, right? So the 21st century is about social media, talking and talking and talking. So why don't we talk about the right things, right? The things that will affect our income, the things that will make us to make money. That is why we are here. I think I'm enjoying this session with you because you are making me, see the way we are brainstorming, kind of. So it's opening my mind to think about things also. I like it. So what are the strategies that you can give us? Like, what are the strategies that you've used from when you've joined this platform? Like, what did you do different? Do you understand?
Yeah. Okay, so what I can say I did differently, well, compared to who, that's just the truth. So I wouldn't say what I did different. I'll just say what I did,
Okay.
because we're not actually comparing me to anybody, right? So my other business is actually an online business, and I know how I started it and what it took me to get it to where it was. So I just literally mirrored the strategies into the language business. So I know that the language business, you're literally advertising the products by yourself, because there is no billboard, there is no TV commercial. People would see a TV commercial and get excited by the product. So, but you have to be the person to market. So I became a product of the product, meaning I do not joke with the products. I love the products. I use the products. I preach the products to everyone that cares to listen. Even if you don't want to listen, my glow alone will blind you, so you'll be forced to ask me, what do you use? So, and we know that the business is about PVs, point values, right? So product value or point values. So if I'm able to, if you can see the reflection of the product in me, then that is money. That's what I say. That is money. Because I know how many times people will walk up to me and say, I love your glow, I love your skin, what do you use? I will simply tell them, they say, can I make a transfer? So when you check the boot of my car, you would always see my product there, because I'm ready for you anytime, any day, right? So that is one strategy. You need to be the product of the product, because when you have interactions with people, you're able to sell your market. Let me use that word. So if, for instance, I'm discussing with somebody and the person is talking about, oh, I have waist pain or whatever, if I do not know my product, then I will not be able to recommend something to you that works. Many people, PVs pass them every day.
Okay.
Like, you have discussions with people. For whenever I'm having a discussion with somebody, the thought is, how can I convert this discussion to PV? Because if it's not an income producing discussion, I don't want it. But most times I have to be careful. Like, for instance, hi Mrs. Ogbonna, I can see your comment. Like, for instance, I saw a post somewhere and the lady was talking about how she lost a friend to peptic ulcer. And in my mind, I was like, hey, if only she used the pico, if only she had berry oil. Do you get? She shouldn't have died. But I was just being careful, so I couldn't make that comment because I didn't want to come out as insensitive. Somebody is crying that she lost somebody, and I want to talk about pico. It's like, oh, you want to sell your market at all costs. But what I'm saying is that at every point in time, I see an opportunity to sell my market. Another strategy I used was my selling point, myself. Everybody has a unique selling point. You yourself, you have your unique selling point. If you've not found it, then it's time for you to search for it. Now, your unique selling point is that thing that draws people to you. Some people, it could just be that you have big forehead. If that is the forehead that if people always notice you because of your forehead, then let it be your unique selling point. For me, people always talk about my complexion or my height. They talk about me as a person. So I use that as my unique selling point. So most times you would always catch me wearing a long reach shirt, a long reach dress, or a long reach. There must be a long reach item on me, right? So this is just like you must see me with something. Normally, whenever I have presentations like this, I always wear a dress or a long reach shirt. But honestly, I got back, I've been exhausted. I just could not. Right now, I still have to go and make dinner, so I just couldn't change into my shirt. But I am always branded. So whenever you see me, before I even talk to you about long reach, you can see long reach. Do you get me? Another strategy I know that I use is that I respect my leaders and I work with my leaders. So I look forward to mentorship from my leaders. Get yourself a mentor. Get yourself a mentor. Find a mentor that you can work with, that will guide you. Many people want to work alone. You cannot be shy and want to make money. You need to break out of the shyness. That also brings me to putting yourself out there. Many people are so worried about what will people say. Hey, I'm posting about Longreach. I'm ashamed. People will say, what will they say? What they are saying, is it putting food on your table? If you tell me, Mrs. Murphy, you're always posting every day, please block me. Please unfollow me. But you will see me. So it's two things. You either get tired and unfollow me, or you join me. But I will be in your face. So if I am in your face, trust me, you will be sleeping. Blink, you will see Mrs. Murphy. When you're sleeping, you will hear Mrs. Murphy. So be in the faces of people. People will get tired and see, forget about the likes or the followers on Facebook or social media or WhatsApp. These people are watching. They are watching, and they are not watching because they want to follow you. They are watching to see you fail. But unfortunately, you will shock them with your success. Now, by the time they see you succeeding, they will now ask you, how can I join? How can I be part of it? So initially, there will be no response. You will post, nobody will answer you. But guess what? Somebody will come to you a year later and say, Mrs. Murphy, there was one post you yourself, you would have forgotten about the post. But they will say, Mrs. Murphy, there was this post you made about so. I want to be part of your business. So they are watching, they are saving, they are screenshotting, check their phone. You are all over their phone. But they are just waiting to see you fail. So the only way you can, and one thing we need to know is that your friends, unfortunately, your friends and family may not be the people that will support you in this business, unfortunately. So it is actually strangers that will be the ones that will be your biggest cheerleaders. Strangers will be the people to support you. So please keep on showing up. It is for your own good. If you don't like money, relax and be shy and be thinking about what people say. But you see me, you see this glow, I must maintain it. Like high maintenance. And when I say high maintenance, I'm not talking of high maintenance from my husband. No, high maintenance from me. Like I can actually take care of myself. My husband's own should be Jara, should be the icing on the cake. I should be able to take care of my parents. For those of us that still have our parents alive, I should be able to take care of, those people that will always call for urgent something. I should be able to handle emergencies by myself. So I don't know if these strategies will help you, but you need to see it as a business, not as a hobby. You must be ready to take it as a business. You must be able to make some sacrifices. Some things have to give, your time inclusive. See, my eyes are looking sleepy. After this meeting, I have another meeting, and I still have to go and make dinner. I'm a mother, so I will still find time to glow and still do my duties as a wife, as a mother, as an entrepreneur, and to my team, to everybody. So you need to learn how to drop the excuses, kill the excuses. I just made my hair today, so my head is on fire. I'm having a terrible headache. Those of you that know me know that I love to shout and I like to talk loud. This meeting, I'm just talking small because my head is spinning. But I don't have time for excuses. Once I'm committed to something, I see it to the end. Health-wise, health bad or health good or whatever, I see it to the end. So that is just part of my strategy.
So let me recap. It's important that we are also taking notes. For some people that joined us just right now, the first one, you said, make yourself the product of the product, right? The second one, you said, take action and stop being shy. The third one, you said, always put yourself out there. Then the last one, never give up. No matter what is going on, keep pushing. That is a wonderful one. So me, I'm taking notes also. As you can see, I have my pen and my paper. I'm taking notes because we never stop learning, right? Because behind thing, behind everything that you've achieved, you have been learning also, right? I
True.
can see behind
True.
your books, it shows that you're an avid reader, which is very important in success. So thank you for putting out these lessons for us to learn. I have another question. What are the challenges that you faced on this platform? You know, every good thing, no matter how glamorous it is not easy, right? So I want to know the challenges that you faced on this platform.
Well, number one, I hate people wasting my time, and I've experienced that a lot. So meaning I've been rejected. So no matter how hot you think you are in the market, people will still reject you. People will still say no to you when you talk about the. In fact, they will even come to you, ask about the business. You will spend your time talking, 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 and then they waste your time. Some come back eventually, some do not. So one of my challenge is time wastage. I hate it. I detest it. Another challenge is building a team. Honestly, it's not very easy building a team, right? Because most times you'll be ignored. So many things will happen. But because I know who I am, I know what I bring to the table, I know what I have to offer, I try to be a selfless leader. So the team building, it was a challenge at some point, but it's I warmed up to my people warmed up to me. So what now right now we're like a family. Another challenge, yes, was sometimes product scarcity. Now when people love products so much, sometimes it could get scarce. Not scarce, but when the demand is high, then it means that, oh, it's a good product, right? So for instance, if everything is always available, then that means there is no demand. People are not using it. So it was a challenge at some point, but I saw past it. What I did was I found other people. So one thing I know people do is we limit ourselves a lot. We limit ourselves to just one person. So in the language business, we have people they call stockists, where you can get your products from. So because you contact a particular stockist and she says, oh, I do not have products, and then you now chill and feel, oh, the business is not working. No, I'm not that kind of person. When somebody tells me they do not have something available, I go to the next until I find it. And I always find it. So I would not call it a challenge, because honestly, I have never allowed it to be a challenge to me, but some people have experienced that kind of challenge. So now this is more like me telling you how to get out of the challenge. Do not limit yourself. Now, I always say this, right? At some point, I loved buying my shoes here in Nigeria, but when I realized that I could actually get very good affordable shoes from the UK and US from personal shoppers online, right? I decided to start shopping from all these stores, ASOS, eBay, all these places. And I told myself, if I can order a shoe from UK, from US, if I can order a dress, a bag, whatever from these countries, right, and have them shipped to me, I will even wait how many weeks for them to ship it to me. If I can do that, why can't I do that with products that I love, products that will pay me? I'm gonna okay, if I'm buying a shoe, I'm just spending my money. But if I'm buying products from Longreach, if I put the point in the right place, I'm going to get paid for it. So sometimes I even look outside my state if something is not available for it. So sorry, hold on. Write what you want to tell me. I'm in a meeting. So I always find a way out of any loop, any hole. Put me in a hole, I'll dig myself out. I'll find a way. Okay, so another challenge I think could be I really cannot really think of the challenge, but honestly, I am a very positive person, and I do not dwell in what's not working. I do not dwell on the negatives. I always try to look for the next best thing, the next solution. So I had challenges, but I always found a way out of it.
So basically, we should not be looking at them like challenges. Rather, we should be looking for solutions to solve
Yes,
whatever
when you
that
see
we are
yes, when
facing.
you see a challenge, you look at a solution. So for instance, you're carrying a bucket of water and the bucket falls down to break. What do? Do you just sit down there crying, hey, my bucket has broken? You just sit down and cry. Let's say you were going to have your bath. What will you do? You will just sit down there and cry, the bucket has broken, the water has poured. If it's important to you, you will go and look for another bucket, or if you don't have a bucket, you will quickly look for basins in your kitchen. You will carry bowls and put them. You must look for a way to get water to have your bath. But some people, their bucket will break and they will sit down there and be crying in front of that bucket. Hey, my bucket has broken. And the day will be over. The next day they will come. Did you have your bath? You say, my bucket broke now. They are still dwelling on the broken bucket. Meanwhile, some other people have gotten stuff. They've gotten everything they need, to move on. They've had their bath. They've even had their baths in the night. So let's not dwell on challenges. We move.
Okay. So
yeah. Where's the pen?
Why? Okay. So what are the reasons why someone should join this platform?
Okay. Sorry, let me just hold on.
No problem.
Okay. So now there are so many reasons, and everybody should have their why. My why could be different from yours. Your why could be different from mine. But we all have our peculiar issues. We all have what is troubling us. Some of you, it could be health issues. You're always having waist pain. You're always having headache. You're always sick. You're always sickly. You have some serious health issues. We have amazing products, wonderful products that can help you, right? So that could be your reason to join the business. Some of you could have very bad skin and you want to glow like Mrs. Murphy. It could be your reason to join the business. Use our products. Come on board. Use our products. Trust me, those that know you with your very, very rough face and pimpled face, when they see your face like Mrs. Murphy's face, they would want to join the business. Prospecting will not be difficult for you. Now, another reason you could want to join is that you like money like me. You want to have more money. If you want to make more money, you want to have more money, then you join. When I'm done now, Ola, okay? Go. I'm in a meeting. I'll see you. I'm coming. So if you like money like me, you come and join the business. It is totally up to you. Now, another reason people could join the business is to create generational wealth. Many of you may be like me, but some of us have a lot of dependents in our family, people that we have to pay, help with their hospital bills, their house rents, this. If you know you're in a case like that, then you would understand what I mean by creating generational wealth. I want to be able to be completely financially stable. I want to have an early retirement. You see this kind of retirement whereby okay, so let me use an instance. I was on the street the other day and I saw a bus carrying Tinubu. So he wants to be president in 2023. And my thought was, this man has so much money. Now, this is not a political view. I'm just saying what I felt. My thought was like, this man is elderly. He's obviously in his 60s or 70s or whatever. He has so much money. Why will I want to be the president of Nigeria, this country that has wahala? I want to be at that age, enjoying my life, going from one country to the next, enjoying my life. So early retirement, I want to be able to retire at a young age. When I say young age 55, age 50, just to be traveling, different destinations, meaning I have the money to do all these things. And meaning if I have the money to do all these things, I will not be depending on my children as my retirement plan. Some people actually see their children as their retirement plan. They're like, let Uche just graduate from the school. She will take care of me when she grows up. No. My children, what I want from them when they grow up is, hi, mommy. Oh, are you in Hawaii? Oh, I'm coming to meet you in Hawaii. And then they're bringing a gift for me and I'm giving them a gift. Do you understand that kind of relationship? I want, oh, mommy, I'll just be like, oh, I'll call their name. I just saw this Rolls Royce. I think the color will good look, the color will look good on you. Do you want it? And they say, oh yes, mommy, I also saw. That is the kind of conversation I want to be having in my old age. Not, please, my house rent has almost expired. So you get the point. So for me, my why of joining this business was actually to create generational wealth. And I am happy that my children are leaders on this platform. So that means anybody coming on board, please, I beg you in the name of God, if there's any advice, anything you will take out of today's meeting, come on board with your children. If you have children, if you don't have children, come on board with yourself and yourself, duplicate yourself. On the Longreach platform, you can actually, so when you have your children, you can actually go to the office and tell them that you want to transfer your name to them. As long as your reason for transferring the slot is legit, the company will do that for you. Okay, so please, even if you're single, come on board with yourself in multiple places so that when you have children, you place your children there. Excuse me, this money will be going to your children's account. So when they grow up, when they are of age, trust me, you'll be lifting a lot of load from yourself and from your children. Another reason people could want to join the platform is just because you love to travel. Now, this company offers amazing incentives. I've qualified for several trips. When I was growing up, I never traveled abroad. But look at me, I have so many trips to my name just from this company, right? If you know that you don't have a car and you actually want to own a car, you can achieve that from this company. So your goal could be that you just want to qualify for a car. And the beautiful thing is that the company is actually very generous, because even if they tell you that you need to make 100,000 points to qualify for a car, guess what? They always release promos that can help you do less and still achieve that dream. So you know that is a car you want to buy. Come on. Last year when I qualified for my car, I was excited. I did not need a car. I already had a car. So I used my money to do other things, right? This year, in fact, I even changed my car sometime this year. Obviously, I did not post it because I'm not the posty, I don't really post stuff. And I've qualified for a car. But I was still able to get a car. I will get my earnings from the car. I don't need to buy a car. I will put my money into bigger things. So with my current business, I'm able to also use Longreach to fuel my other business, to get myself to a higher place career-wise. You can actually eat your cake and have it. It's not going to be easy. You have to be ready to work, but trust me, it is worth it. It is worth your sweat. It is worth your sleep. It is worth everything you've got.
So, thank you very much, Mrs. Murphy. So while we are having this discussion, if anybody has any question to ask, you can feel free to comment, and at the end of the discussion, we'll attend to your question. So I have one more question. Everything we are talking about will not be complete if I don't ask you, how can I become a partner? That is, I'm a partner, yes, but if I'm not a partner, for our listeners, how do they become part of this company? What are the packages that they can use to come on board?
Okay, so Longreach is, like I said, very generous. So they have, and they know that all fingers are not equal, right? All fingers are not equal. So they have several packages that can help you depending on your current financial state. So now we have the VIP, which is the Baba entry level. The VIP is called Platinum VIP, and it has what we call 1,680 PVs. So meaning you have to select products worth 1,680 PVs. Now the products you can select can range from your household, your daily consumables, your body cream, your toothpaste, your mouthwash, your mouth freshener, your sanitary towel, your energy cup, your energy pot. It could be as many products as you want. So don't be worried about what you will do with the money, as if you pay in so amount, what will you do with the products? These are products that you can use, and it starts from about 1.2 million or thereabout. You can get good product selections. Whoever sent you the link can help you calculate the products, right? Then the next entry level we have is called the platinum. And yeah, when you come in as a platinum VIP, guess what? You become a diamond 2 member. You get a rank instantly, diamond 2. Now, when you come in as a platinum member, you also get a rank as a diamond 1, and you get to spend about, give or take, 500,000 to 600,000 thereabout. It also depends on your product selection, and it's 720 PVs. Then the next entry level we have is the gold. Now the platinum VIP and the platinum, you get to earn 12% on performance bonus. On the Longreach platform, you can earn in 13 ways. 13 ways. Right now, I earn in about 10 ways, and hopefully I will earn in the other ways soon. But you can earn in 13 ways. Now, this 12% I'm talking about is just on one of the earnings. Okay, so the other earnings will be calculated based on the way Longreach calculates it, but trust, the bonuses are usually very, very juicy. So you get to earn 12% on the performance bonus, and for the platinum VIP, you also get 1% of the global sales from the company. It comes in points. So those points will accumulate, and then you can cash it out. 1 point is equivalent to $100. Now, let me go back to the entry levels. So we have the gold membership. The gold membership, you get to earn 10% on your performance bonus. The gold membership, with about, give or take, with about 300,000, 250 thereabout. The rates just changed, so I'm not so conversant with the new prices, but whoever has invited you here should send you the price list and the entry level so that you can see the exact amount. But trust me, no matter how much you have right now, you can start this business. We have other lesser levels, the Q Silver and the Silver level, where you earn 8%. So with as low as 40,000 naira, you can start the business. Then we also have a combo. That is a very juicy combo. It is just 14,000 naira. There you do not get to select products. The company gives you products pre-selected already, but when you bring in anybody with that particular combo, you earn some very juicy bonuses. Now, I always advise people, when you're coming on board, please, if you're coming in as a VIP, attach the combo to it. If you're coming in as a platinum member, attach the combo to it. If you're coming in as a gold, silver, Q Silver member, attach the combo to it. Now, if you do not have money at all, right? If you do not have money at all, there is something called a preferred member. So contact whoever invited you. Now, what happens is you can just start with a product. Right, we have some star directors on this platform, some people that earn millions on a weekly basis. All they started with was just one product. They just bought a product and they got a code. When they got the code, they now started liaising with their leaders. They were able to sell products and put the products as points to give them a full entry level. And then when they became full members, they started registering people, and they are where they are today. So if you do not have money, please don't buy that shawarma tomorrow. Don't buy that pizza. Don't buy that thing. Use that money to buy a good product. Trust me, health is wealth. And our products are so good that when you use them, you will have less health issues. So you will find yourself spending less time in the hospital. For those of you that have dental issues, use our toothpaste. You'll be amazed at the relief you will get. Imagine how much you pay for consultation at the dentist's office, and then you have to do all the filling and all those things, right? Use the products to save yourself hospital money. So I think I've handled the entry levels. And so all you need to do is buy products, use the products, enjoy them, glow like me, glow like us, shine, and then be making money. What could be cooler than that?
Yeah, so I must confess, this has been a value-packed session. So I want to thank you, Mrs. Murphy, because obviously you are very busy. I know your kids, they need your attention, and your business needs you also. So I want to thank you for taking out time from your tight schedule to come and be with us, and tell us a lot about this platform and how it has changed your life. and how is the future. It's the future that we're supposed to be in. So I want to thank you. And obviously, I don't think we'll be having any questions because you were clear as crystal. I think you broke down everything. If anybody has questions, probably the person came late because I don't think anybody that's been following us from beginning to end will have questions to ask. But nonetheless, if anybody has any question, they can drop it, or maybe they'll drop it later. Then when I get it, I'll tag you and you get to, answer the
Okay,
question. So
that's fine.
if you have any, like closing tips for us so that we'll just round up and let you go and so that you can focus on other things. If you have anything you can tell us, our final remarks, the floor is yours.
Okay. Okay, so the only thing I can say is a word is enough for the wise. Many times we pass off opportunities and then we spend all our time fasting and praying. Many times the answer to your prayer is staring right in front of you. Do not tell God the answer you want. God has given you the answer you need. Okay. Many times you would see even members. This goes to you. You have a platform that is life changing. You have a platform that has changed so many lives. Many times people will say, oh, the products are expensive. I don't call the products expensive. I honestly do not think they are expensive. Yes, you cannot afford it now, but they are not expensive. These are products that have value. These are products that are attached to a network marketing company. So because you have to be paid, the company has to pay a lot of people. So for instance, let me say our leader up there, let's say she has a team of 700,000 people. And then I have a team of 3,000 people. And then let's just say you're under me and you have a team of 3 people. Now you buy products worth 1,000 PVs. These PVs will count for me. These PVs will count for everybody in that line, up to the woman that has 700 and something thousand members. So that particular line, as long as everything is equal for them, they will get paid from that PV that was down. So trust me, the company is doing a lot. We get paid for our work. The products you're buying are amazing. Use them. Share your testimony. No testimony is too bad. And don't say you do not have a story. We all have a story to share. We all have a testimony. Okay, so please, instead of shouting every day, crying every day, and shouting what God cannot do does not exist, most times He has already given you the answer. Don't get me wrong, pray, but most times the answer is in front of you. But maybe you're praying for an oil job. The job may come later. The job may even come from the Longreach platform, because like I always tell people, right, recently 90% of my customers have come from the Longreach platform recently, because they know a Mrs. Murphy, the Longreach Mrs. Murphy. They know she's also a weight loss coach. So they come to me because they know me, they trust me. So imagine getting paid by the company and then the members are also paying me in my personal business. His upline, Okoli's upline, Vinello, right, runs a furniture business. And I just saw his post where he was saying he was just delivering orders of 7 homes. And those people came from this business. So you can imagine the kind of network, the caliber of people you will be flocking with. I keep telling people, I say, I'm in a category of people whereby I no longer have urgent 2K friends, but I have caliber of friends that can bail you out. Let me not talk too much because this country is not so safe. But we thank God for life. You too can be part of this platform. We welcome you. We are ready to welcome you. And the beautiful thing is that the leaders will hold your hand. We host trainings regularly, so you will not be lost. Ask the right questions, and we will definitely attend to you. We will definitely answer to you. Okay, so we also work together. He and I are not in the same team, like he's not under me, I'm not under him, but we are working together. So you would also have that kind of assistance, that kind of help. Okay, just go back to whoever invited you to this video, work with them. I'm very sure the person has good leaders that will definitely work with you. So that's my closing remark.
Thank you very much, Mrs. Murphy. It was a pleasure. It was a pleasure
You're
having you.
welcome.
So I think this is where we close the curtain because we're almost 1 hour here. So I think this is where we close the curtain. Thank you very much and have a good night.
You're welcome. Thank you for having me.
All right.